Here we go, yet another minute with Danny B to get you ready for the NASCAR weekend. This weekend, the Cup Series travels to Pocono for the second time in 2019 along with the Truck Series, and the weather looks promising. Expect high temperatures remaining in the high 70s to low 80s with mostly sunny skies predicted. Meanwhile, the K&N Series and Xfinity Series travel over to Iowa Speedway for their races, where they will encounter highs in the mid to high 80s with a chance of morning thunderstorms on Saturday. While at Iowa, a lot of drivers will be making their Xfinity Series debut. Will Rogers will be racing for Brandon-Built Motorsports, while friend of the podcast Ryan Vargas will be driving for JD Motorsports. And Mike Harmon Racing announced that Mark Munier will be making his Xfinity Series debut in a number 17 this weekend. I did have to look up who he was, to be honest. Turns out he's 54 years old and has made 39 ARCA starts since he was 49 years old, and his average finish is 24th. Time for some paint scheme news. Acronis is sponsoring both Ricky Stenhouse Jr. and Ryan Newman at Watkins Glen, and all I can say is good luck, Roush spotters, as both cars have been shown with the same wrap. Maybe closer to time we can see one of the drivers invert the colors. Late model driver Molly Hillmuth unveiled her 2019 throwback design, which pays tribute to Dale Earnhardt's car from the 2000 Winston. First there was the Millennial car, now this weekend Kevin Harvick races the Gen X car at Pocono, and all I can say is that this one should have ran at Miami instead. I mean, come on, am I the only one getting the Vice City vibes from this one? Haviland is back on a car for the first time in a long time, as they are on board of Ben Rhodes in the Truck Series this weekend. In car news, while we have seen the Supra on track in the Xfinity Series all year, the Toyota Supra is finally starting to arrive in Toyota showrooms. I got the chance to see one in person at my dealership Beeman Toyota, and it's way better in person, but don't expect to be able to casually test drive this car. I can't even drive one because the majority of these are arriving to dealerships having already been purchased. In some news on the hopes of Nashville bringing back NASCAR, it appears as though city leaders do not see it as a priority because, according to Adam Stern, it was said that despite a lengthy presentation from Speedway Motorsports Incorporated in May, Nashville's Briley administration says it does not have a viable proposal for improving the racetrack at the fairgrounds. As sad as I am to say this, I do believe as of now, Nashville may never see NASCAR back except for the championship celebration. When we travel to Eldora Speedway for the Truck Series dirt track race, dirt modified star Kyle Strickler will be competing for DGR Crossley Racing. Expect a strong run from this dirt track ringer. And finally, a revolutionary event in NASCAR happened as the NASCAR Peak Iracing Series made its television debut on Thursday, and the result was truly amazing. Excellent broadcasting from NBC's NASCAR America team, along with Evan Pasoko, the voice of the NASCAR Peak iRacing Series, and the best part was the amazing finish where Nick Ottinger, driving for JTG Daugherty Racing, made a last lap crossover move to barely get the win in the All-Star race. I would say it's safe to say that iRacing's TV debut was a memorable one. And that's all for today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye guys.